Once upon a time, in a bustling forest, there lived a squirrel named Snickers. Snickers was not your ordinary squirrel, he was the silliest squirrel you could ever meet. While all the other animals were busy gathering nuts and acorns for the upcoming winter, Snickers had a different idea in mind. One sunny morning, Snickers woke up with a mischievous twinkle in his eye. He decided it was time to host the first ever Nutty Olympics, right there in the forest. He imagined events like acorn tossing, walnut hurdles, and squirrel gymnastics. Snickers hurried to gather his animal friends. He invited Charlie the Chipmunk, Lucy the Rabbit, Benny the Bear, and Dolly the Deer, among others. They all thought it was a nutty idea, but Snickers was so enthusiastic that they couldn't say no. The first event was the acorn toss. Each animal took turns hurling acorns into a hollow log. Snickers went first and managed to toss an acorn right into the log. He cheered for himself, "Hooray for Snickers!" However, when it was Benny the Bear's turn, he accidentally launched an acorn into a beehive, sending the bees buzzing madly. The animals ran for cover, and the acorn toss was quickly abandoned. Next, they tried the walnut hurdles. The animals lined up in front of a row of walnuts laid out on the ground. Snickers took the lead and tried to leap over the walnuts. But he tripped and sent walnuts flying in all directions. Lucy the Rabbit, who was watching from the side, burst into giggles, and soon, all the animals were laughing too hard to continue. After the hilarious walnut hurdle fiasco, they decided to give squirrel gymnastics a try. Snickers climbed up a tree and attempted a daring somersault. He spun around in the air and landed on a branch with his tail sticking out. The other animals tried to stifle their laughter, but soon they were rolling on the ground, unable to contain their amusement. The Nutty Olympics were turning into a comedy show, and Snickers didn't mind one bit. He loved making his friends laugh, even if it meant failing spectacularly at sports. After a day of laughter and silliness, the animals decided to award Snickers a special prize for being the silliest squirrel in the forest. Snickers proudly accepted his silliest squirrel medal and declared that the Nutty Olympics would be an annual event. From that day on, the animals in the forest learned that sometimes it's okay to be silly and have fun, even if you're not the best at something. Snickers the Squirrel continued to bring laughter and joy to his friends, reminding them that laughter was the best prize of all. And so, in that lively forest, the Nutty Olympics became a tradition, and Snickers the Squirrel remained the silliest, happiest squirrel in the whole wide world.